It's fun being a human. We get to eat amazing food, watch Netflix, and chill, and catch cold and flus. Oh yeah, that's right, feeling miserable for 3 days to 6 weeks at a time is just awful. But it's not all doom and gloom, because the only way an infected person can pass on their virus is through touching, coughing and sneezing. But then I think, if it's so easily preventable, then why does the average adult get 2 to 4 colds per year? Oh yeah, that's right, people suck. Which makes me question, where the hell has our cold and flu etiquette gone? Every time I go out in public, there is somebody, without a doubt, who coughs or sneezes on me without covering their mouth. This just blows my mind. I mean, we have a whole dance craze of people doing this.
Down, 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 down.
This is done for no particular reason, but when it comes to barricading hundreds of infected droplets from flying out of our mouths and onto other humans, nothing is done. But the real threat is when you meet up with people you know and trust. You hug or kiss or shake hands. Then halfway through your conversation, they say, "Oh, I feel so terrible with this cold I have." Say what now? I'm not listening to anything else you are now telling me, because I'm thinking, did you just pass on your virus to me? All they had to do was say, "Feeling a bit crook, so I won't hug you just in case." And all would be great. Because the way I see it is that you mustn't think very highly of me if you don't care about making me sick, or you're just dumb AF and you need to go back to school and learn the basics on how viruses are spread. Another one of my little favorites from the people who suck when sick movement is when people blow their nose or cough into a tissue and then they think it's completely acceptable to put that said tissue anywhere they please. But do you know where it should go, right? In the bloody bin. That tissue is now filled with your infected bodily fluid and is now touching a public surface. So even when you eventually move it, somebody is bound to touch that same area and boom, a cold has been spread. I can think of other bodily fluids that we wrap up in a tissue, but society says we need to dispose of those straight away. Can you see what I'm getting at? I could go on and on about people not washing their hands, not knowing the difference between a cold or a flu, or people going out in public when they should really stay at home. Or the fact that if myself or anybody in the at-risk group of the population get a virus, it could potentially turn fatal. But that would take all day. So you can just read about it in my new book, Don't Be a Dick When You Are Sick. Or you can just use it as a hashtag when you share this video with your friends. I feel we as a society have become way too complacent in the standards we hold when being sick. It's so easily preventable, and all we have to do is be a considerate human being. And who knows, maybe one day I'll be able to leave the house in something other than this. But until that day comes, comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think we've become too complacent, or are we just fine the way we are? And until next week, remember, you're not alone, and I'm sending my love.